The baby doll, Randee Lynn Morales, 35 years young, the 9th-ranked flyweight in the United States, making the Red Owl debut here tonight, Danny Garcia, but she is no stranger to the squared circle.
Hey, listen, women's boxing is on fire right now. So we just saw a banger in the last one, and I feel like those girls were back there watching this and saying, I want to outdo that.
Randee's last 4 victories have come by way of TKO. She's coming off of a second-round stoppage of Shanila Jones in March of this year. She wants to keep the 2026 calendar year green and getting her hand raised. But this is no easy task for her tonight, Danny. She's going to need everything she's ever learned to take out Christina Cruz.
No, absolutely. Every fight is matched 50-50, so each fighter have to bring their A game.
I love it. Well, to learn more about the Hell's Kitchen Kid, here's Austin Ivan.
Christina Cruz back in the ring tonight after 2.5 years off. She told me she's straight up angry it took this long to find an opponent who would fight her. But she's used that as motivation, and it has continued to fuel her, and it's why she is ready for this big fight tonight. She did have to move up in weight going to 115, but she told me she's really comfortable here. She is a footwork specialist, but the #1 key, hold her ground and don't give in to the opponent's style of fight.
Christina's ready to fight. I'm ready to see her. To bring her out, it's Lupe Contreras.
Making her ring walk, Christina Cruz.
The Hell's Kitchen Kid, Christina Cruz, looking to rain some fire down on the baby doll, Randee Lynn Morales. Cruz, a former 8-time national champion, over 200 amateur bouts, coming off of a world title fight with Gabriela Fundora in January of 2024. And because of how good she looked in that defeat, nobody's wanted to fight her the last 2 years, Danny.
Yeah, she definitely has a lot of experience, world championship level experience. And you know what they said, you can't stand the heat, you gotta get out the kitchen. So let's see if they're bringing that heat tonight.
A late opponent switch up to Randee Lynn Morales, but Christina Cruz doesn't care who stands in front of her, is just worried about having somebody. Another opportunity to get back into the win column for Christina Cruz. To announce our gladiators, here is Lupe Contreras.
Paso County Coliseum. This is Red Owl Boxing. This contest, 6 rounds, super flyweight division. Este encuentro, 6 vueltas. División peso super mosca. Los jueces, the judges, Lawrence Lewitt, along with Jesse Reyes and Angel Mendez. Presenting first, the fighter in the blue corner, wearing blue with green trim, presentando a la esquina azul, vestida de azul con vivos verdes, su peso oficial, 114 libras y media, her official weight, 114.5 pounds. Tonight, this anytime, anywhere warrior enters the Red Owl boxing ring with a record of 6 victories against 7 losses, 4 of those victories coming by way of KO esta noche. Esta peleadora atrevida y renuente entra al cuadrilátero con 6 victorias, 7 derrotas, 4 de sus victorias por la vía del knockout. Fighting out of Daytona Beach, Florida, and representing her hometown of Albuquerque, New Mexico, the baby doll, Randee Lynn Morales. In the red corner, wearing black with gold en la esquina roja, vestida de negro con vivos dorados, su peso oficial, 115 libras, her official weight, 115 pounds. Tonight, this outstanding amateur now enters the ring in her 8th professional bout with a record of 6 victories against 1 defeat esta noche. Esta amateur sobresaliente entra en su 8º combate a nivel profesional con 6 victorias y 1 derrota. Representing Hell's Kitchen, New York, the Hell's Kitchen Kid, Christina Cruz. Our referee, Rafael Ramos.
You receive a prepared instruction, protect yourself, obey my command, give me a clean fight. Good luck.
Rafael Ramos, third man inside. Here's a look at your tail of the tape for this super flyweight clash. Big age differential. 8 years older is Christina Cruz, but she holds a 5-inch height advantage. Each came in at that 115-pound limit, and both are orthodox fighters. We've highlighted the excellence of the Hell's Kitchen kid, Christina Cruz, but Danny Garcia, we got to talk about 43 years young. I mean, Father Time unbeaten.
Yeah, they say time is undefeated, but she seems pretty sharp to be, 43. They say 40 is the new 30.
Randee Lynn Morales has squared off with some exceptional talents over the last several years, meeting Nat Dove and Ginny Fuchs inside the ring in just the last several years, to name them. So if you're going to beat her, you got to be cut from some solid cloth. Cruz cornered tonight by Javier Santano and Carlos Arredondo, her fiance. Our co-main up next between Carrasco and the Englishwoman, Shanice Jenner. Minute gone by in round number 1.
Morales is really unorthodox. Definitely has a wrinkle on her game.
Cruz coming up from 112 to 115 for this, adding 3 more pounds. Says she's pissed off and wants a knockout, given the last 2 years of inactivity forced upon her from her efforts against Gabriela Fundora in January of 2024. Ooh, big right on Morales. If I'm Randee Lynn, I don't want to eat more of those, as another right hand comes across the temple. Danny, some fighters have length and don't use it. Christina Cruz making the most of this advantage.
Yeah, she's laying in that laser straight right hand. Just like that. That's her money punch.
Christina Cruz, first round of action since 2024, and looks like she never left. Second frame on deck. We talked earlier tonight about what a 2-year layoff could mean for some fighters. You've had that experience yourself, the rust trying to shake it off, but it looks like none of that has accumulated on Cruz.
Yeah, well, I mean, with the right match, you could kind of hide the ring rust. But when you go straight to the top,
that's different. That's a different story.
Yeah. So, but a 2-year layoff is a 2-year layoff, though. But you got to be strategic about when you come back, how you do it.
Seems like that right hand of Cruz continued to tag Randee Lynn Morales. Is there any adjustments you feel that Randee could make in this second frame?
Yeah, I feel like she has to keep her hands up a little bit. I feel like she's dropping her left hand. That's why Cruz is throwing that sharp right hand. She sees an opening. Keep her hands up and try to get a little close. You can't be on the end of Cruz's punches all night. You got to get close, make it an ugly fight.
Black and gold for Christina Cruz, blue and green for Randee Lynn Morales. The last 3 fights for Baby Doll have ended inside the distance. A true kill or be killed fighter. And the Hell's Kitchen kid looking to put you 6 feet under. Ringside here, Ben Davis alongside the multi-time world champion, Danny Garcia. Another right from Cruz over the top. Serious composure on the side of the Hell's Kitchen kid. The utmost confidence in her abilities.
I like to see Morales go to her.
Folks, welcome back inside the Paso County Coliseum. Action continues between the Hell's Kitchen kid, Christina Cruz, and Baby Doll, Randee Lynn Morales. But I'll tell you what, Danny Garcia, it looked like Morales was nearly done in that last round.
Yeah, she's digging deep. She has the heart of a lion. Those body shots are starting to take a toll on her.
Back half of this super flyweight showdown coming up in a moment. Then we've got our co-main and main event of the evening here at BOXFEST 19. But what a return to action for Christina Cruz through the course of 3 rounds. She has looked better than ever. But for a fighter like Randee Morales, who is so kill or be killed, you really need to have her go out on her shield.
She's breathing a little deep. She is wasting a lot of energy, bouncing up and down. Sometimes you got to learn how to just stop your feet and move your head, you know? And it saves you a lot of energy. You could just stay in the pocket, learn how to slip punches.
And truthfully, right, if it's not paying any dividends for you, then if it's not affecting Christina Cruz's efforts, then think about switching it up.
Right. That's where she should be right there, Morales. She should be on the inside.
Trying to make a dogfight in the clinch. A minute to left in round number 4.
Morales' eyes swelled up a little bit.
The right hands of Christina Cruz not missing at all as she chips away downstairs.
As much as I love women's boxing, I hate to see them get hurt, like black eyes and stuff.
Morales swinging and trading, hitting air as Christina Cruz continues the assault. And to your point, Morales making better contact in these situations, but having little to no effect on Christina Cruz. Another 1-2 from Cruz. Morales shells up.
Cruz should just tee off right there. Just throw 10 punches. Make the referee stop. Make the referee jump in and stop it.
Morales as gutsy as they come. Christina Cruz again seemingly close to putting Randee Lynn Morales away, but we head to the 5th round. There just doesn't appear to be an avenue for Randee Lynn Morales. She's getting chewed apart at range, put in the wood chipper inside the clinch. The movement on the outside's not helping.
She's putting in a good effort, but Cruz is just in control.
Again, the Hell's Kitchen Kid returning to action for the first time since her world title fight against Gabriela Fundora in 2024. Has 16 rounds in the Team Boxing League underneath her and feels like now she has a better eye for when her opponent is stunned, given the nature of that league. We'll see if she can go for the kill against Randee Lynn Morales here in El Paso. Morales trying to keep the head moving. Landing a nice connection of some strikes in that flurry.
She's as tough as they come. She ain't going down without a fight.
And for Cruz, this is probably the best type of opponent to come back against. Someone who is durable and won't stop fighting as Cruz again connects with a powerful shot. Super welterweight co-main up next between Carrasco and Jenner. Another fantastic female fight on our card.
Solid jab by Cruz. Cruz has a good stiff jab. Just like that. Right down.
Complete control from Christina Cruz as we head to the final minute of round 5. Just a significantly better understanding of distance.
Ooh, good right hand.
Morales, not much sauce on these shots.
I like to see Cruz try to sneak that right uppercut in there. When Morales lunges in, try to sneak that right uppercut, left hook.
Morales.
Just like that, right uppercut. She must have heard me.
No better coach than Danny Swift Garcia. 15 seconds on the clock. Morales clinching to get to the 6th frame. But what a, little bit of a late left possibly from Cruz.
Protect yourself at all times.
Sixth and final round on deck. The Hell's Kitchen Kid controlling every sequence of this clash. And like we mentioned, the perfect statement that she needed to make to the rest of the boxing world. Randee Lynn Morales, 3 minutes left for her to try and realize a miraculous comeback. But she has not seriously hurt Cruz at all in the previous 5 rounds.
I take my hat off to Morales. I see her, like, from the last couple, 3 or 4 rounds, like, really breathing deep in the corner. You would think she's finished. But then she comes back out and finishes each round and just keeps going. So I take my hat off to her.
Every time Randee Lynn Morales has been digging deep and seemingly hit the bedrock, she breaks through and digs deeper. Cannot question the willpower and fighting spirit, but Cruz's prowess just proving to be levels ahead here in El Paso. The only thing that this performance has lacked from Cruz is a finish so far. Morales trying to offer a diversified arsenal of strikes, but she just can't find the range to connect on any of them. Oh! Morales on the ropes. Cruz starting to add up the damage. The Hell's Kitchen Kid looks like she's starting to tee off on Morales. What is Randee Lynn Morales made out of?
The referee taking a close look. He's saying, show me something.
Morales is certainly trying. Another right from Cruz. A devastating flurry from the Hell's Kitchen Kid. Complete control in this 6th and final round. Morales outgunned in this 115-pound affair. Now she covers up again. Morales finds a brief moment of separation and survives to the end of the 6th and final round, but Christina Cruz as dominant as you can possibly be, barring a stoppage.
Yeah, that was a solid performance. But I tip my hat off to Morales. She showed the heart of a lion. She never gave up. She fought to the final bell.
Randee Lynn Morales, in her 14th pro boxing appearance, gave everything she possibly could. But when we talk about Christina Cruz, it's an 8-time amateur national champion, 200 amateur bouts, a world medalist, a world title challenger. It's a different level.
Yeah, very decorated. You know, when you have 200 amateur fights, that says a lot about, you know, she just looked like the more polished fighter today. More crispy, more fundamentally sound fighter.
43 years young for the Hell's Kitchen Kid. Her first appearance since her world title fight against Gabriela Fundora in January of 2024. Looks like she's only gotten better with age, like a fine wine, Danny.
Absolutely. Like I said, 40's the new 30. Bernard Hopkins fought the 49, I believe.
Well, she didn't get the knockout with the Hell's Kitchen Kid, likely sweeping the scorecards in her return to action. I believe we have tallied it all. Let's make it official and send it inside to Lupe Contreras.
After going all 6 rounds inside the Red Owl boxing ring, the judges are in complete agreement with identical scores of 60-54 después de completar las 6 vueltas. Los 3 jueces están de acuerdo total con tarjetas idénticas de 60-54. Los 3 a favor de la vencedora por decisión unánime. All 3 in favor of the winner by way of unanimous decision. the Hell's Kitchen Kid, Christina Cruz.
Christina Cruz, your winner by unanimous decision, sweeps the cards in her first return to action in 2 years. Now your winner speaks with Austin Ivan.
Christina, I know you were anxiously awaiting this moment to return to the ring. How much did you miss this adrenaline rush?
I miss this so much. I've been off for 2.5 years, not because I wanted to, but because of the lack of women wanting to step up and fight. So shout out to my opponent. Last minute, my opponent got switched, and she stepped up and came in the ring, and I just want to thank her for that.
Great respect for your opponent right there. How much did it take, both mentally and physically, to stay ready for a moment like this?
Mentally is probably the hardest part, because I was in training camp after training camp, fights falling through, and I think that's the hardest part mentally, but I have a good team behind me and a good support system, so I was able to get through it, and we had a wonderful camp.
You got a great support system. You also have fans all across the U.S. What does that type of support mean, that you're here in Texas and so many people are cheering for you?
It's been amazing. I just want to thank everyone for coming out. El Paso, shout out to El Paso. They've been good to me for the past 2 weeks, so thank you guys.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Guys.
What a return for Christina Cruz. 2 years off, did not look like any rust had accumulated as she storms through the very game, short notice, Randee Lynn Morales here in El Paso. Danny, besides a stoppage, there's nothing more you could ask from that performance.
Yeah, she dominated every round, landed a good jab, straight right hand, walked her opponent down. Yeah, she won every round. She looked good. It looked like she never left for 2 years.